乃养生之本，爱其以人为本。
Blending ancient tradition and modern marketing, this blue and white porcelain tea ceremony is designed to build awareness of tea culture, developed over thousands of years in China.
分茶
But the fair where this takes place is also very much about brewing up new trade for a massive global business in a city that boasts the highest tea consumption in Asia.
This would be the perfect place for us to have a tea hub so that people can meet and people can even taste the tea. And I'm very excited because before we used to import a lot of tea from Sri Lanka, from India, but not from some other countries like Kenya or a little bit from Vietnam. They produce so much tea that we might be interested to try their product. So this would be a very good meeting place for people, and particularly for the importers and traders.
The first Hong Kong International Tea Fair was organized by the Hong Kong Trade Development Council and the Chinese Tea Culture International Exchange Association. The spin-off from the Food Expo offers tea a place to shine on its own.
The first step, we come to see food. Then we are very surprised that tea area is bigger, it's very big. Then we pay more attention to tea now.
You have it all in one place, and you don't have to go through big holes. So it's and you can compare easier. So it's that's why I think it's a good idea to put it on its own.
Business has been good, according to a survey that found 85% of the nearly 10,000 buyers here entered into negotiations or placed orders during the fair. More than 260 exhibitors from 17 different tea-producing nations and regions were filling the tasting cups. The Hong Kong International Tea Fair is about new tastes and finding ways to expand the flow of this beverage around the world. And many exhibitors say that despite all the tea in China, there's plenty of room there for some new brews.
In Kenya, you get it natural, no preservatives, no color has been added.
Stronger, darker tea from Kenya may not be as well known in places like China, but the African nation is among those chasing Asia's rising tea demand.
We have, with interest, been looking at growing the Chinese market, penetrating and selling more tea. We are currently not doing a lot of tea in China, and we do think that Hong Kong is a natural point to enter the Chinese market. And in a nutshell, we came anticipating to meet potential importers of Kenya tea from Hong Kong, but also mainland China. We are hopeful with a big population that we should be able to make inroads and sell Kenya tea. It's a great tea, it's the safest tea there is in the world because we use no pesticides in producing Kenya tea.
And the world is also thirsty for China's ancient tea culture from regions like Fujian province where tradition and style date back centuries. One Hong Kong trader is even capturing the imagination of visitors by literally serving up a taste of China's brewing past. This antique pu-erh tea is 109 years old, and the dealer insists it's worth the $1,000 cost per serving.
The tea quality is very nice quality. Even now, it's difficult to find now, and the condition is very good. Also, at that time, they have produced only limited edition. That's why it's so expensive. It's absolutely compared with wine. It's very similar. When you drink the new wine, you feel no good. But if you drink the old wine over 20 years, it's very smooth, very soft. The smell is very nice. It's similar to pu-erh tea.